name is Juan.
And my name is Lucy. Luxshare ICT is one of six leading electronic component manufacturing group in China. The main products of Luxshare are cable and connector for 3C, computer, telecommunication, and consumer electronics.
Luxshare is the high-tech company where it's specializing in manufacturing components for phone brands such as Apple, Samsung, Oppo, Sony.
Now Luxshare has many subsidiaries in many countries in the world like China, Korea, America, Vietnam, and so on.
In the last 4 years, Luxshare ICT Group has continuously expanded its scale in Pakistan and Vietnam provinces. Today, there are 4 companies, which are the first and second Guangzhou, Wenchong, and Medan factories.
Taking the internship here in Luxshare ICT, I was assigned to work in marketing department under the instructions of Ms. Sarah. Marketing is the activity set up institutions, processes for creating, communicating, delivering, exchanging offerings that have value for customer, partner, clients, and social at large. And the contributions of marketing staff is to maintain, develop, and expand the marketing channels. During the internship, my working time was from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and my major was firstly managing marketing channels such as websites, blogs, social networks, and email to ensure the brand's image and consistency. Secondly is collecting data from each campaign. Firstly, writing ads on marketing channels and managing skills training for new staff. Finally is keeping up with the improvements, the changes of technologies and other marketing channels. At the first week, because I hadn't experienced this kind of work before, so I got a lot of difficulty to get acquainted with the work here. But in the next few weeks, I had more chances to work with foreign customers and other staff. Because of that, I've got a lot of experience, such as applying my English, my Chinese to real life, and also developed my soft skill, my social skill, and my computer skill also. And I know how to balance the working time and to be more confident and patient in working. In my opinion, after 10 weeks here, the precious experience will help me a lot in building a stable foundation for my job in the future.
Now I'm going to talk about customer service at Luxshare ICT. To survive in the competitive market, each enterprise must constantly maintain the existing customer and attract more and more new customers. The client plays an important role for business development. So, who are the customers? The customers are all organizations, individuals who have been using the product of the business. Understanding about the rules of the customer for the business development, the customer care is increasingly focused. We can understand about the customer care means one of the modern marketing activities. In other words, customer care is all that a business can do to make the client satisfied. About the customer care rules, the activity related to human factors that are the qualification, the skill of the staff, and the understanding about the product of the business. Moreover, the activities also include other like giving gifts on special occasion, organizing regular customer meeting. All these activities have a positive impact to the customer. Talk about the status of the customer care at Luxshare ICT, there are 4 main factors. The first one is service capacity. I think this is a factor that the company does the best because the staff here are recruited and interviewed carefully and they are trained the necessary skill. They always show the good spirit for when they interact with the customer. However, they still have the limitation, such as being quite passive when incidents occur that need to be solved. The second factor is managing about receiving customer requests and complaints. It is the factor that the company needs to improve in the future because according to the current status of the company, these activities are not really appreciated. The resolution of client requests are not quick and certified. It makes the client feel uncomfortable. The next one is customer service. I focus only on indirect customer via website, home phone, but the website, the companies are quite simple and focus only on company interaction, the contact address and phone number. It does not meet the customer demand. And the last factor are customer care activity. I focus on indirect and practical activity like giving gift on special occasion, organizing customer conference, and sending the new product to the customer. Through an internship of Luxshare ICT, I found that the factor were not implemented. It is important that to show the company interest in customer. Customers are not satisfied with the way Luxshare resolving the complaint, so Luxshare City needs to build a system to receive the feedback and the request of the customer, and also need to build a system to solve the complaints. After the internship period at Luxshare ICT as a customer care staff, I have proposed a number of solutions to improve the customer care system. I hope to contribute a small part to improve and complete the customer care system to achieve the success and development in the future.
Now I'm going to talk about the purchasing work at Luxshare ICT company. As we might have known, purchasing means the procurement of goods and services from some other external agency. Here in Luxshare, purchasing is the managerial activity that goes beyond the simple act of buying. It includes research and development for the proper selection of material and resources, follow-up to ensure timely delivery, and inspection to ensure both quality and quantity. There are 4 purchasing departments, which name BU and following by the number. They are BU2, BU4, BU20, and BU23. I'm working at BU20, which is in charge of purchasing electronic components. The purpose is to achieve the company production requirements and in a reasonable, timely, right amount provide production for the original material or the past. Establish the coexistence relationship with supplier. In short, purchasing department is the main contact window of suppliers. Supplier development, selection, and audit should be carried according to supplier management procedure. After SCM finished quotation and price checking, purchasing should be get from ABL of approved material. Purchasing selects suppliers from ABL by considering price, delivery time, and allocation. After being approved, check with suppliers about the purchase order. Purchase order needs to include the following clearly: order date, material number, delivery location, order number, specification, delivery time, supplier name, order quantity, unit price, total prices, quality and environmental protection requirements. Supplier delivery to the factory according to the order delivery or the delivery schedule. The warehouse is responsible for receiving the material and counting the number of delivery, making the incoming acceptance form to the IQC, the quality department, for inspection. After the IQC receives the incoming acceptance form, they will inspect according to the incoming inspection procedure. For any non-components, they will handle according to the non-component control procedure and non-component correction action procedure. purchase order are issued, we should negotiate the clear delivery time with supplier. If there is a late delivery, we should statistic the late batch number and ratio, etc. as the evaluate basic for supplier delivery time. Lastly, purchasing performance in most areas is quite difficult to be expressed in quantitative terms.
ICT Vân Trung has operated on September the 5th, 2019. The dimension is 325,800 square meters. The company consists of 2 main official buildings, 3 operating factories, C1, C2, and C3, and a cafeteria. The head leader is Mr. Liang Tianzhou. The main product of the company are headphones and charging box for Apple. Luxshare ICT is commits the highest quality and innovative solution for their customer. Here, I spent 10 weeks on training in Luxshare ICT Vân Trung. I work in acoustic room under instruction of Mr. Liu Li, the official managers. At the first week, I had not experienced this kind of work before, so it was difficult for me to getting acquainted with this job. And in the next week, I started to get used to this job and do it better. During the time of internship, my major work are the first one, I will log in the math system and then record the data. The second, I will come to FA room and then take the product which needs to be analyzed to AC room and then test by FACT test feature machine and take to the staff. And finally, the rest of the day, I will do the report for the next shift. In Luxshare ICT, quality management is always put on top priorities. Quality management is a coordinated activities to direct and control the quality of an organization. Quality orientation includes quality policy setting and quality objective. There are 4 main parts in quality management. The first one is quality planning. The second is quality control. The third is quality assurance. And the finally is quality improvement. During my internship, I got help from the company and the staff from my department. The company has created a professional environment and provide good facility for interns to work. I have opportunity to work with Chinese people so that my Chinese skills are improved. Furthermore, the company also give me a chance to work in practical and create a good condition for me to complete my internship. Besides the advantage, I also faced several challenges. The first one is different in language because almost everyone here communicates in Chinese, but my Chinese skills are still weak, so sometimes I can't understand what they are saying and it affects my work. The second is that this is the first time I have worked in an electronic company, so my specialized knowledge about this company is limited. In conclusion, my internship at Luxshare ICT was a great experience for me. It will help me a lot and my job in the future.
When I went to internship in Luxshare ICT Vân Trung, Human Resource Department assigned me to work in C2 workshop of Vân Trung factory. C2 is the language workshop in Vân Trung factory. There are 9,000 workers and staff working here. The main work of this workshop is the manufacturing headphones for Apple. There are 5 main parts manufacturing in C2 Vân Trung, such as manufacturing line, manufacturing assistant, machine engineering, checking quality PMC, branding and business. My DTE worked as an assistant and worker in administrative office inside workshops. My daily work includes firstly, attendance for workers working in line to let headphone manufacturing on the system, which is employee management software in company. Every day, I receive attendance book from supervisor of line after logging TikTok system to timekeeping for workers. Secondly, I make report on Excel. After attendance for worker, I had to put personal. Sometimes leader has some English document. I have them translate into Vietnamese. During the internship at Luxshare ICT company, I have been given good conditions to study and work. Such as the first, I received the excited feeling of the instructor. The second, working in a dynamic and professional environment. The third, infrastructure and machines are enough and modern. Especially, the company also pays salary for me. However, some disadvantages for me, such as the first, practice in job unlike the school theory, working in the company require more soft skills. The second, pressure of time. Every day, I get up early and the job requires some completion on time. The third, get administrative work trouble, must be proficient in text editor in Word or calculate on Excel. So finally, the company uses Chinese, the main language to work. I get trouble in communication. Thanks to 10-week internship at the Luxshare ICT company, I learned many of the following valuable knowledge. More confident in work and life, getting to know people, learn and recommend work that suit my ability, improve the professional skill, improve communication skill in English, study more Chinese. In conclusion, after 10 weeks of internships, I realized that knowledge in school are valuable, but apply it in practical work is more important. So, learning must always go hand in hand with practice. Moreover, I would like to express my sincere thankfulness to the instructor of the company and my supervisor, who dedicates in building in implementation of internships.
This is our report about internships here in Luxshare ICT. We appreciate that Luxshare ICT company Full University created a great opportunity for us to take the internships here in this company.